Yo guys, I'm back again with another stream of Fallout 4 Part 6. Hope you guys doing well. Let's continue our story. ये क्या हो गया? इसमें यार glitch बहुत है यार. Click नहीं हो रहा. नहीं इसका बॉटल इसका ये फुल स्क्रीन का कुछ तो लोचा है मतलब स्क्रीन का ये लोचा है गेम में. फुल स्क्रीन करो तो भी दिक्कत है. बॉटल लेस करो तो भी दिक्कत है.
Gonna try to filter it out.
स्क्रीन रेजोल्यूशन का सारा ये इसका लोचा है इस गेम का.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Okay. कौन सा मिशन करना था मैं करूँ. Outside detected the network scanner holodeck. Locate Dr. Lee. Okay. Dr. Lee कहाँ पे अभी?
Green lights across the board.
डॉक्टर ली का वो लोकेशन ऐसे मार्कर कुछ पता नहीं रहा. इसमें ही एक मिनट गाइस.
I'd gladly lay down my life for humanity.
डॉक्टर ली को लोकेट करना है. कहाँ पे हो तो बताओ. नहीं चोमटिया मिशन क्या मतलब ऐसे सब मेडिकल सेंटर में जाना है. कहाँ पे कुछ पता है तो पता चल. डेटा में कुछ तो लिखा हुआ है. During my information with interior development. तो मेडिसिन ले नहीं करने से. मेडिसिन ले से कहीं पे मिले भी थे. अच्छा ओके ओके. इंस्टीट्यूट पे आओगे ना. इंस्टीट्यूट पे हाँ वहाँ पे मेडिसिन हाँ लगभग वहीं पे थी ना. इंस्टीट्यूट पे डॉक्टर ली मिली थी. याद है याद है.
Excuse me.
देखो आ गया ना. देखो अभी मार कर आ गया. एटलीस्ट इन ऐसे ये मार्कर वैसे देते हैं कि इस जगह पे जाने. हर मिशन में वो देते ही है ना. 40 नीचे बता रहे. अभी ऊपर बता.
When are you going to tell me?
अच्छा इस लेवल पे.
All systems nominal.
Doctor.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You're wasting your time working for the Institute.
Oh, wait a second. You're asking me to rejoin them, aren't you? Why the hell would they want me back?
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer.
डॉक्टर वर्जिल
We
तो
have a deal?
मतलब हाँ वर्जिल स्टिल
I
अलग
know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is...
हाँ वही
still
तो
alive.
सुपर म्यूटेंट बन गया
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Are there any other options?
That's my offer. Take it or leave it.
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences division. I can give you a code that will get you into
क्या
the
पता है
section,
दूसरा कोई
but the lab
डॉक्टर
itself
वर्जिल
has been sealed, so you'll have to
देखते हैं।
breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the facilities division immediately.
Let's see. We have to go there. Find out ourselves. क्या पता है बुढ़िया सच में बोल रही हो और दूसरा कोई हो डॉक्टर वर्जिल ना हो Just a moment, guys.
Synth unit. You were scheduled for maintenance duty at SR.
कौन से अच्छा बायोसाइंस
Got it.
Let's go guys, let's go. लॉक पिक कर लिया हमने. ओके यहाँ पे कुछ एक्सीडेंट होगा. एक्सीडेंट यहाँ पे हो रहा था. बम बम हो गई था.
Yes.
Yeah. Turret तो अभी भी एक्टिवेट है. बट क्या मिली?
Area not secure. Repeat. Area not secure. Standing.
अभी इसमें से कौन सा बस और
I'm in.
अरे वाह तुक्के से सब. चलो चलो पता चल. टूरेट को शट डाउन करते थे.
Down. Surprise contact. Engaging.
बहुत डैमेज देना पड़ रहा है भाई इसको. मेरे पास गोड मोड नहीं होता तो मेरे खटिया खड़ी रहती. फट गए मार.
Nice.
अरे इसका डिसेबल तो किया था. टूरेट्स को डिसेबल किया फिर भी. इसको डिसेबल किया फिर भी ये चल रहा है. अरे यार आउट ऑफ ऑप्शंस. तुक्के से कोई पासवर्ड पता चलेगा. इसमें रैंडम ही होता है. ऑनलाइन देखने का वो कुछ गाइड देखने का भी मतलब. हाँ ये था पासवर्ड इसका. ये देखो गेम क्रैश हो गई. मैं जो क्या हमारे चलते गई. पता नहीं कहाँ से लोड हो गई. जैसे जैसे पासवर्ड का पता चला गेम क्रैश हो गई. भाई फॉल आउट का पता नहीं क्या है. बेटी जो गेम क्रैश हो गई. आई थिंक एकदम स्टार्टिंग से वो करना पड़ेगा, देखते ही कहाँ से लोड होगा। बोला ना एकदम स्टार्टिंग से होगा।
That's it.
अरे ये वाला अनलॉक करना क्यों, मैं बेकार में दिमाग की माबिन होगी मेरी। वेपन चेंज करना है। टिप बॉय की ओपन नहीं हो रहा मेरा। ग्लिच है क्या है ये गेम का भाई, इरिटेट कर रहा है अभी। टिप बॉय ओपन नहीं हो रहा इसका।
Weapons
देखो अभी भी वो वेपन, ये टिप बॉय ओपन ही नहीं हो रहा। तो लास्ट टाइम मैंने पता लगे अभी। यार इसका पासवर्ड का एक तो केस वाला हाँ भाई, इसी पासवर्ड करना चाहिए इसमें। आज ये संडे के टाइम है भाई, दिमाग का काम को थोड़ा करना है।
reveal yourself. Resetting threat level.
I'm through.
ओ भाई फाइनली ओपन हो गया ये। अभी यहाँ पे मैं सेव कर लेता हूँ।
Sentient life. Alert level elevated. Weapons hot.
इसको मार के सेव कर लेता हूँ मैं, वापिस हो कुछ है। मुझे पता भी नहीं था ये कुछ लोचा होगा ऐसा गेम का, मैं पहले ही सेव कर लेता हूँ। पटके फ्लावर हो गया। इसमें क्या था, केव कर दिया था ना इसमें, केव, इस पर केव लिखा नहीं है।
Got it.
ओ भाई देखा नहीं, हर बार अलग अलग होता है। लास्ट टाइम वाइफ नहीं था, इस बार वाइफ वर्क कर गया। रेंडमली होता है। ओके ये सब यहाँ पे एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे हो, वर्जिल का भी यहीं पे गया होगा ना, इसने बोला था। ये क्या है इसमें? अच्छा लेफ्ट में तो फीमेल है तो मेल वाला, ओके। सभी देख लेंगे, देख लेते हैं कुछ काम करने। इसमें तो कुछ काम करने। ये मैं वापिस बाहर आया? मुझे लगा कोई और जगह पे जा रहा हूँ। मतलब इसमें ही कुछ करना पड़ेगा, इसमें कुछ मिल नहीं रहा। एक मिनट साइड में कुछ है, हाँ ओके इसको उठाना था। होलो टेप उठाना था, मैं वो तब से टर्मिनल में मरवा रहा हूँ। तभी मेरा साइड में ध्यान गया, मुझे लगे वो बाजू में कुछ वो टेप वगैरह उठाना। यार गेम क्रैश हो गया ना उसमें, दिमाग की माँ बनो। ये लोग गोरिल्ला के ऊपर भी कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट करे। वापस सेव कर लेता हूँ, वो भी एक एक सेकंड पे सेव कर दो। लोडिंग में क्यों इतना टाइम लगता है? ओके एक होलो टेप तो मिल गया सबूत के तौर पर। आई थिंक वही इसको ला के देना, एक ही चीज थी। ठीक है अभी देखो मेडिसन के पास जाने को बोल रहा हूँ, वो सिर्फ होलो टेप ही ला के देना था इसको।
Doctor,
Took you long enough to find that evidence.
वाह तेरे लिए बोलना इजी, वहां पे जा तो पता चलता रोबोट था।
how do I know you'll honor our agreement?
I never promised I'd return to the Brotherhood. I said I would consider it. You're just going to have to trust me. If the Brotherhood didn't, they wouldn't have risked sending you to find me in the first place. Now hand it over.
This wasn't easy to find.
Is that supposed to make me feel bad? Just give me what you found.
I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. for nothing.
Is this enough to convince you?
More than enough. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood, from the whole world.
पहले मान नहीं रही
I
थी
just
कोडी,
wanted to do my research in peace.
अब इसको पता चल गया ये लोग इनका यूज कर रहे थे इंस्टीट्यूट वाले.
Cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
चलो भाई वापस वो मैच के पास करना है रिपोर्ट. लेट्स गो. इसको बताएंगे. पहले लोड़ी मान नहीं रही थी, इसको सबूत लगा दिया फिर मान.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I think she's confused right now.
No matter. Given the proper motivation, I'm certain she can be persuaded to see things our way. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3.
चलो इसका ट्रस्ट हो गया हमारे ऊपर. परमिशन. ये इन्वेस्टिगेट डॉक्टर बाबी. Check the detective cases. Make a call. First of all, ये वाला करते. कहाँ पे करना? ओके, इसके लिए बाहर जाना होगा. टेलीपोर्ट पॉसिबल नहीं. फर्स्ट ट्रेवल टेलीपोर्ट नहीं.
Sense? Shoot to kill.
वेट आज मैंने इधर रखे इस पे चला रहा हूँ.
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
Does it matter why I need it?
Nah, of course not. Just me poking my nose into your business for no particular reason. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
At least it's not.
इसमें ये खतरनाक कैसे दिखे देख के एकदम वो ऐसे दो दो मुंह वाले सभी हिरन वगैरह बना रखे। अच्छा है सलमान भाई इसका शिकार नहीं करे वरना दो दो केस लग जाता। सेव कर लेता हूँ कुछ वापस से कुछ सॉरी गेम का भरोसा नहीं कुछ रिलीज वगैरह हो जाएगा क्रैश हो जाए।
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the signal interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
For all we know, that thing could be a recipe for Deathclaw surprise.
Well, it's the best we could do with such short notice. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry.
Just a moment, guys. सेवन people हाँ इसको कम कर 5 मिनट होगा होना चाहिए ओके मिनिमम 5 minutes चलेगी तो एक्टिव इफेक्ट्स ऑन शो प्रोटीन मार्कर्स मतलब जो ये मिशन पे जाने के लिए डायलॉग कैमरा ओके डायलॉग वगैरह आते हैं
Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced.
अच्छा ये स्क्रू टाइट कर रहा है
Unfortunately,
ये कर रही है पता
Prime
नहीं
was
क्या
destroyed in the line of duty.
मुझे लगा बंदर जैसी आवाज कहाँ से आ रही
Few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robots.
अच्छा ओके ये
Why don't we
डायलॉग
get the
कैमरा
recording to my
हर बार
servers?
हमारा फेस बताते
You
हैं
are
बोलते
going to be doing
वो
the
नहीं
legwork.
बताएगा
Now, the good news is
कैमरा
that
चेंज
we've got
नहीं
most of Prime's parts fully assembled.
और दूसरा कौन सा था ऑप्शन सबटाइटल्स फ्लोटिंग मार्कर्स डिफॉल्ट करते हैं
The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving. Now that Dr. Lee's around, I'm certain she'll be vital to the Brotherhood's success. Don't let Maxim's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician.
ऊपर वैसे बता रहे थे ऊपर गए तो रास्ते कहाँ से अंदर से गए
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a superhero.
सिक्योरिटी गेट
This is our supply. Unless you're here on official business, I need you to clear out.
यहाँ पे तो कहाँ पे जाना एक मिनट वहाँ ऊपर जाना है ये वुडन खटोले में जाना है मैं सब अंदर ही ढूंढ रहे हो शायद ऊपर ही जाना देखो और टाइम गया भाई इसमें लोडिंग है अबे भी ऊपर बता अच्छा पर लेवल लोडिंग में बहुत टाइम निकल गया अब सेव कर लेता हूँ तो मैं एक एक पॉइंट पे सेव करूँ अच्छा मेन डेप पे
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended.
How can I help?
Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. That is all.
If you're here to talk me into
As
working
a
on
doctor,
Liberty
ले आ भी
Prime,
गई।
you can forget it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
Of course not. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
मैं बाड़ा में जाऊंगी.
If you don't work on Prime, I'll have you shot.
You son of a bitch. And for a moment there, you almost had me thinking that you actually cared about the Commonwealth. And about me. Fine. You want your robot fixed? I'll fix it. Just stay the hell out of my way.
Let's talk to Proctor Tegan. I bet he has some excellent odds.
सीधी तरह से मानता ही नहीं है बहन के लोग. चले बोलते कि आ जाओ. वहाँ पे उसको सबूत दिया है सब कुछ हुआ इंस्टीट्यूट के खिलाफ. वो सुन के खुद बोल रही कि मैं अभी आ जाऊंगी तुम्हारे इसमें हेल्प करने. अभी वापस उसका मूड चेंज हो गया. तो भी और छत पे भरोसा ही नहीं करना चाहिए. कभी भी मूड चेंज हो जाता है.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time.
बहुत टाइम लिया भाई इसने लोडिंग में. सेव करके तो वापस कुछ लो छोड़ी.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up screaming rust out the bridge.
Proctor.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory.
यहाँ पर कैसे पहुँच
I
गई?
wish your people would have been a
अबे
bit
तो
more
ऊपर
careful,
थी.
Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is. Especially him. I don't want him anywhere near me while I work.
निकलना लोड़ी.
Are off, but I'd steer clear of her if I were you.
Did we make a mistake asking her to help?
Nah, don't worry about it. We might not be best buddies, but we'll get the job done. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
What do the actuators do?
Pretty simple, really. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us. Here, Dr. Lee gave me a list of materials and the plans to build the actuators. Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return. Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck, Knight.
Don't worry, I'll fix your damn robot.
चलना. काम करनी. ऐसे खड़ा तो मुझे लगा सुसु कर रहा है. पे जाना. भाई ये अल्लाह अकबर करके भाई जो दौड़ता है भाई सुपर म्यूटेंट
Your survival is
जैसे मिनीगन यूज करें ना चौंटी हो क्या वो छोटू से गन से मार रहे
gonna splatter your brains.
कहाँ से बोल अच्छा है अंदर है मतलब सही इस वाली जगह पे तो पहले भी आ चुके हैं एक मिनट ऊपर आता हूँ यहाँ से दिखने का
Little baby scan.
Locked tight.
आई थिंक घूम के जाना पड़ेगा और लॉक कर रखा है कि रूम में बार बार किसी के पास कीज होगी शायद पहले बहन चौथ को मार दे मालूम करो अबे कुछ फोकस हुआ होटल कैब लेते हैं फिर और कुछ नहीं है इसके पास किसी के पास कीज नहीं है इसके पास भी कीज नहीं है यहाँ पे दो लोग ही थे एक मिनट बाहर में टर्मिनल वगैरह है
Waste my time.
यहाँ से जाता हूँ ना घूम के तो एलिवेटर है
Out there somewhere.
कुत्ता बहुत खतरनाक है भाई ये कौन सा है आ गया था बायोलॉजिकल सब कुछ पीला पीला एकदम हो रहा है। अच्छा तो इसी फ्लोर पे नीचे कहीं से जाके देखते हैं।
What? Scared already? The Commonwealth is a...
एलिवेटर का बटन कहाँ है? इसे एलिवेटर है। ये कैसे वैसे घुस गया, वर्किंग कंडीशन ही नहीं है एलिवेटर की, ऐसे घुस गया उसमें। टीचर ऊपर कहाँ से जाओ? इस वाले फ्लोर पे है।
Come out sooner or later.
Won't be able to pick this.
ये कीज वगैरह लानी है, कुछ टर्मिनल से अनलॉक करना है। ये तो टर्मिनल जैसा, हाँ ये रो। ओके हो गया कांड। ओ भाई लेट्स गो। इस पर्सनालिटी में ओके
Protectron on duty. Protect and serve.
अच्छा ये रोबोट के लिए था ये डोर के लिए कैसे करूँ? डोर के लिए हम ढूंढना है। एक मिनट प्लीज। से तो जाने का होगा रास्ते जिससे इनमें से देखता हूँ किसी के पास केस हो सके लास्ट में से। नहीं एक मिनट, ये लेवल है ठीक है, इसके ऊपर के लेवल पे जाना। अच्छा तो कहीं से भी हो सकता है। तो संडास बस बस मतलब ये वाले लेवल पे जाना, ये जो अभी ऊपर दिख रहा है इसके ऊपर। उठ के भी नहीं जा सकते। इसमें ये कोई मैकेनिक्स इसका नहीं है कि ऐसे हाथ से ऊपर आ जाएगा। ये काम करता है ऐसे बेड के ऊपर चढ़ के जा सकते। बिल्ड मोड नहीं है सर। हाई पावर मैग्नेट ने तो मागन कर दी।
Lock's really strong. Can't break the code.
ये रहा ये रहा। यहाँ से जा तो सक नहीं बट यहाँ पर भी डेड एंड है तो इस तरफ ही जाने का है। ये वो तो सेम है तो मैं जाना उस तरफ। ये इसने हेल्प कुछ नहीं।
Remain calm. If you are injured, please remain.
यार ये कुछ काम का नहीं है तो सेम रूम में। एक मिनट ये कौन सा ये भी शायद वहीं से निकल रहा होगा नीचे। ये तो नीचे से ही जाने का। ये भी डेड एंड है। कुछ कंटिन्यू है इसलिए यहाँ पर एलिवेटर है तो एलिवेटर का तो कुछ मतलब ही नहीं है। ये तो पूरा डेड पड़ा है। एक मिनट अभी वीडियो ही देखना पड़ेगा कुछ जाने के लिए। पहले सेव कर लेता हूँ वरना वापस सबको मारना पड़ेगा। कौन सी क्वेस्ट का नाम क्या है? लिबर्टी रीप्राइम। लिबर्टी रीप्राइम। ओके, इसको ये बॉक्स में से कहीं से की मिली। इस एरिया में बॉक्स था। ओके, नीचे मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, कहीं से ऐसे कीज ढूंढनी थी। बॉक्स जैसा वाला रूम नहीं, इस वाला रूम में और भी बॉक्स। हाँ, ये रूम मिल गए।
No way I could pick this. तो क्या करना है? इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक एक्चुअली मतलब यहाँ से या बाहर जाना? ओके, वापस चले जाना है तो ठीक। इजी बिजी था, बस ये बॉक्स वाला मिलने में वो दिमाग में नहीं। ओके, इतना तो मेरे समझ में आ गया था कि वो कीज कहीं से ढूंढनी, इसके बिना ओपन नहीं हो गए। कहीं पे टर्मिनल भी नहीं था। मैं सबके बॉडीज में चेक कर रहा था, मुझे लगा कोई ऐसे सिक्योर करके रखा हो अपने पास कीज वगैरह कोई। बॉक्स वाला आइडिया नहीं। Fucking loading down, man. Down में तो मैं हो गया भाई। सेव कर लेता हूँ वापस।
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
ये कहाँ पे बता रहा है? इसमें एक्टिवेट करना? अच्छा, इसके पीछे जाओ। किस तरफ से जाना हो रहा बता दो। दोनों तरफ से लोग हैं। ये क्या बवासीर?
तरफ से कहीं से घूम के जाऊँ। अच्छा यहाँ पे बनाना है नहीं। मुझे दीवार के उस पर वो बता रहा था स्पेशल एक्टिवेटर। Okay. Okay, when I speak to doctor.
Charging into a situation contemplates getting
Proctor Ingram.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go.
Where are you going? We're almost done with Prime.
Proctor Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. Where are you going? We're almost done with Prime.
What's the sun clear on? ये कुछ करने वाली है क्या? से बात कर।
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the
एक ही
restoration of
dialogue
Prime's
बोले जा
basic
रहे।
functions.
Where are you going? We're almost done with Prime.
लीच हो गया क्या? Speak to ऐसा बोल रहा है, speak बोल रहा है, what was it?
Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done.
Glitch हो
Nice
गया
work.
लगता है।
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
What's Prime
ये
armor?
ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ
Prime
रहा
has
था।
2
भाई,
weapons
गेम का ग्लिच पे
systems, his eye
खतरनाक है।
laser and his nuke pack. The eye laser can target a hostile from hundreds of yards out and take it down with pinpoint accuracy. His nukes are modified Mark 28 nuclear bombs. They used to drop the things from bombers during the war. Just one of the nukes is equivalent to about 3 or 4 Fat Man shells. Basically, whatever it hits isn't getting up again. His eye laser is almost ready to go, but without nukes to load into his pack, he's fighting at less than half his capability.
I'll run down to the Super Duper Mart and pick some up.
Cute. I wish it was that simple. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs, the same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Great. That's just great.
Well, hang on a second. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
What do you mean you're only fairly certain? Are they in there or not?
The glowing sea is so heavily irradiated, it's giving us echoed readings and false positives. We're just gonna have to trust the records on this one. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
किससे बात कर?
Who's there?
वो कहाँ जा रही?
Scribe?
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come along.
अच्छा ये वही है ना पुलिस स्टेशन वाली स्क्राइब. यहाँ पे घूम रही.
Scribe Halen.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
How have things been over there?
Pretty well, actually. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
What about those feral ghouls? They still a problem?
With a vertibird at our disposal? Not a chance. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Why use this distress pulsar?
Unless you could locate an entire radio station within the glowing sea, there's no way you're going to be able to send out a regular signal. Luckily, the distress pulsar's ping cuts right through the interference, and we'll be able to hear you as long as we stay close to the frontier. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
कहाँ पे जाएंगे? नई लोकेशन. फटाफट लोड हो गया इस पर. रेडिएशन वाली जगह खतरनाक बनाया इन लोगों ने इसमें. कितना रियलिस्टिक लग रहा है सब. इसकी गाड़ी पकड़ ली इसने. उठा उठा के पटक रहा है भाई. हम भी अश्वत्थामा है, हमें कुछ नहीं हो सकता. मस्त एरिया बनाया है पूरा रेडिएशन वाला। इतने टाइम बाद भी रियलिस्टिक इतना लग रहा है। वापस से ऊपर लगे वरना कहीं वापस पिरामिड जैसा। सिक्योरिटी तो है। ये वाला तो बंद है क्या? कूद के जाना, कूद के पहुंच भी नहीं रहा था चौंकी। तो ये तो कुछ नई जगह। नए एनिमी से नहीं नहीं वही है बस ये उल्टे पुल्टे हो रहे थे तो मुझे लगा कुछ नए एनिमी। और नीचे ना जाना इस तरह का होटल कुछ जाने का रास्ता नहीं, घूम के चलेंगे। वो लोग एक दूसरे को भी मार रहे हैं। कहाँ से कहाँ ये टनल बनेंगे बहन जी। अच्छा इससे बात करनी।
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Who's Adam?
Atom is all. He is the bringer of light, the great divider. He is the
ये spiritual हो गया
worlds
तो
within all of us.
Oh, right. Hallowed ground. Obviously. Just look how wonderful this place is.
Your mockery is wasted. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
You know what? Enough of this nonsense. Tell me where the nukes are right now.
Your anger will not bring you closer to Atom, nor to his holy works. You will leave this place at once, or face Atom's wrath.
Adam's wrath? Do I even want to know what that is?
He is the great equalizer, the defender of Atom's word. Now leave this place, or I will invoke him upon you!
Please, I really want to serve Adam. Do his bidding, whatever you call it.
Atom's bidding? Your words are unfamiliar, but perhaps your conviction is enough. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
इनको इनकी भाषा में समझाना पड़ता है। ये समझते घूम रहे हैं। क्या करना है?
Sir? May Atom guide you, brother. May Atom guide you, brother.
करना क्या है? डोर तो ओपन करते हैं। इस तरफ जाना कहाँ से? क्या ये वाला यूज करना? खुद इन हरा के औलाद क्या कर रहा था इसमें? वो तो वहां पे कुछ हेल्प नहीं कर रहे थे। देखते हैं यहाँ से ऐसे ऊपर नीचे से कहीं से भूखे जाना है। नहीं, ये तो एग्जिट होने के लिए एलिवेटर। ओके चलो, इस बार पता चल गया कि एलिवेटर से एग्जिट करना बाद में। वो एग्जिट डोर था ग्लोइंग सी वाला। बैंड का टका यहाँ पे लेक्चर दे जा रहा है, काम नहीं आ रहा कुछ। टर्मिनल यूज करने में भी चौंटी हो गई। एक कार में इसके प्रवचन सुनना पड़ा। एक्टिवेट क्यों नहीं हुआ? एक्टिवेट हो गया कि नहीं? अच्छा हो गया एक्टिवेट। मुझे लगा पर उसमें वो चेक पॉइंट ऐसे करके नहीं आया कि एक्टिवेट हो गई। जैसे कंप्लीट लिखा हुआ होना चाहिए ना भाई, चलो कि एक्टिवेट कर दिया मैं ऐसा कुछ चीज़ है इसमें बहुत ही है लोच है वैसे, इसलिए जो मेन चीज़ है इसे बतानी चाहिए डायरेक्शन। वो नहीं बता रहे इन लोगों में से हर बात तो ऐसे प्लेयर को पता नहीं होगा। बेसिक चीजें तो पता नहीं चली, इजी मोड रखा है तो फिर कर लेते हैं सेव। चलते हैं डॉक्टर के पास। डॉक्टर
I'd gladly lay down my life.
Proctor.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. They
अच्छा ये
won't-
डॉक्टर के पैर ही नहीं है
Well,
मेरा अभी
Dr.
ध्यान
Lee,
नहीं।
I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating
तो ये
progress.
बाकी इतना
We
पार्ट्स तो
haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
I couldn't care less who throws the goddamn switch. Let's just get this done already.
इसको सबर नहीं है यार के। ओके ये प्राइम को
Liberty Prime, back.
इसका तो फॉलोआउट 3 में भी एक्टिवेट किया था ना।
Diagnostic command accepted.
वैसे फॉलोआउट 3 जो है वो फीचर कैसे बताए
Voice module
और ये जगह पे फिलहाल हम खेले फॉलोआउट 4 ये
functionality test
स्टार्टिंग का है
initialized.
उल्टी स्टोरी चल रही
Designation. Liberty Prime, Mark II. Mission.
है। ये सब कहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ है न्यूक्लियर वगैरह
Anchorage,
ये
Alaska.
स्टोरी इसमें बता रहे हैं।
Primary targets. Any and all red Chinese invaders.
चाइनीज का क्यों नाम लिया रेस सिस्टम।
Liberty Prime. Full system analysis. All systems. Nominal. Weapons. Hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
ओके चाइनीज को भगाना है। चाइनीज लोग भाई खतरा है सबके लिए।
Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull
चाइना
it
की
off,
कंपैरिजन नहीं कर
but
सकते
Liberty
भाई।
Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxon said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
चलो इसने थैंक यू बोला ये बैंड के
We
लोरी से
really
तो
should just stay out of each other's way.
बाहर में जा मां चुदा अपनी।
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I like how you're asking me that.
And I don't appreciate being betrayed by my own soldiers. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here?
You make a fair point. Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
What the fuck?
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Attention all personnel. Research patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth.
Oh, Knight.
Any Brotherhood soldiers that have not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
I don't like your tone, Halen.
My tone. Who cares about protocol at a time like this? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this.
अरे भाई डीएनए
There's
उसका बता रहे
obviously been a
वो
mistake,
ऐसा सीन थे
and we
भाई
need to
उसने
get to the
हमसे
bottom of it.
इंफॉर्मेशन छुपाई उसने हमसे आइडेंटिटी छुपाई
The
अपनी
respect that he's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
अब आई ना लाइन पे। अब मैं शौक थोड़ी ना ऐसे सबको मारते फिर। उसने बोला वो सिंथेटिक है, उसके डीएनए वो आए नहीं। अब तक हमसे अपने आइडेंटिटी छुपाई उसने। और ये उसका ही सपोर्ट कर रही है। उसने पहले ही बोल दिया होता कि वो एक सेंट है तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं थी। आइडेंटिटी क्यों छुपाई उसने अपना? ये क्या है भाई? ये कोला।
Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
Aren't you supposed to tell me where Dance went?
Yes, and I promise I will. But before I do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
देखते हैं, चलो ये बोल रहे तो इसकी साइड के भी स्टोरी जान लेते हैं।
That when the time comes,
इसे तो क्या मजबूरी है
you'll do
इसकी।
the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough lions is the foolish ways.
इस लोकेशन पे वो कुछ चौंटिया वहाँ पे कर रहा है कुछ। ये तो आते ही मेरे पे हमला कर दी। अब मैं इसको कैसे छोड़ूंगा? अब तो मेरे को और गुस्सा आ गया। अब तो इसके मावन करके रहूंगा मैं।
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered.
ये प्रोटेक्ट करेगा। इनके डिब्बे प्रोटेक्ट करेंगे इसको। अब क्या करें? नंगा घूमगा घूम के जाए। अच्छा यहाँ से।
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke.
इसको खुद को भी नहीं पता था कि ये सेंट है।
Child. I remember growing up in the ruins.
ये
Everything.
खुद चूतिया है और मैं बना रहा हूँ।
Suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life, making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
No. But I don't know what to do.
Seems obvious to me. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only
सेंट वगैरह का लोचा नहीं है, बट तूने अपनी आइडेंटिटी छुपाई अब तक।
steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of
इसको खुद को नहीं पता था कि सेंट नहीं, ये तो भाई मेरे गले से उतर नहीं रही बात ही।
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the privilege and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
If you're so eager to die, then do it yourself.
If you leave here without completing your orders, then I'll carry them out for you. Maxon's obviously testing you, and I refuse to be the one who causes you to fail.
If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, brother. It's been a pleasure serving with you.
अगर ये सीन था तो इसका ये मास्क कैसे निकला? एक मिनट, सेंथ था फिर इसके बॉडी पार्ट ऐसे कैसे? कुछ तो गड़बड़ है यार। हम हमारे साथ धोखा हुआ है पक्का। कोई नहीं, अगर ऐसा है तो मैक्सन के वो उसकी माँ बन कर देते हैं। धोखा हुआ हमारे साथ, धोखा हुआ। सेंथ की तो बॉडी ऐसे होती है ना, उसमें से मास्क से निकल सकते हैं, तो रोबोट होते हैं सिंथेटिक। तो सिंथेटिक लोगों के ऐसे मांसपेशियां क्यों निकल रही है? इसका तो स्टील व्हील ऐसा रोबोट जैसे निकलना चाहिए बॉडी पार्ट्स। पता नहीं क्या है। इतने ज्यादा सोचना नहीं है। हमने अपना काम कर रहे हैं, अभी देखते हैं स्टोरी लाइन कैसे जा रही है। सस्पेंस होना चाहिए, सस्पेंस।
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Dance?
Do you want his holotags as proof?
That won't be necessary. Perhaps you should keep them as a reminder of your lapse in vigilance. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Station keeping maintained. Thrusters stable.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets that cause catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have very little information on it. Its primary function is supposed to be using mathematical calculations in order to predict future events. I have no idea how successful it was, but if the railroad's been using Pam for this long, it's got to be providing them with some sort of benefit. I'm sure Proctor Quinlan would be pleased to have it in his possession.
I think that should be sufficient information to assist you on the mission, Paladin. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Aye, Captain. Enter Old North Church. अच्छा वहाँ पे वो जो बेसमेंट में सब थे रेल रोड वाले उनको टपकाना. भाई इसका लोडिंग टाइम भाई.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
क्या चीज़ है? सीमेंट भी है ऐसे. ओके कुछ वेपन लगा हुआ कंक्रीट का भी. इमेजिनेशन तो है. अच्छा ये लोग एनिमीज नहीं हैं. अच्छा ये तो ब्रदरहुड वाले. ओके ये चोंटियों को बताओ हाथ में मिनी गन है फिर भी वो मारने कर रहा है. नंगा कर दिया इसको. बट दूसरी गन कौन से थे? मिनी गन बहुत टाइम ले रहे हैं. हाँ ये ऑटोमेटिक चाहिए. कहाँ पे जा? हाँ अंधेरे में कहाँ जा रहा हूँ पता ही नहीं चला. और लोडिंग लिया भाई इसने। क्या खतरनाक अटका है भाई लोडिंग पे। 1 साल का पूरा लोडिंग ले रहा है क्या? गेम अटक गया क्या? क्रैश हो गया क्या? नहीं जो यार ये ऐसे इंटेंस मोमेंट पे यार ये दिमाग की पागल करता है। बताओ ओपन हुआ, मैंने गेम क्लोज किया और ये ओपन हो गई। चलो रिस्टार्ट करते हैं गेम को। लोचे वाला है। अच्छा ये तो ब्रदर रोड वाला, इसको भी फेल देता हूँ। पीछे तो देखो, नीचे जाने का बता रहा है। आई थिंक इस तरफ से जाऊंगा। मैं चौंकी वहां पे ऊपर कहीं भी चला गया। वापिस से वो कोड डालना है। क्या था? रेल रोड है। अच्छा ये तो बॉम्ब भी एक्टिवेट करना है, तो कोड वोड डालने की जरूरत नहीं है। ये मिनी गन लगा गई, मैं भी निकालता हूँ, मैं मिसाइल लॉन्चर ही निकाल रहा हूँ। मिसाइल लॉन्चर का ग्लिच है भाई, ये देखो अभी फायर ही नहीं हो रहा, साइड में फायर हो रहा है, एनिमी के ऊपर नहीं फायर हो रहा, पता नहीं क्या ग्लिच है। अगैस कर दिया मैंने, उसको मारना नहीं।
Security mode enabled. Voice interface is unavailable at this time.
इसमें कुछ तो करना है। आगाज कर दिया मैंने चमके ने। उसको मारना नहीं था। ये कैसे पोजीशन में मरी है? पॉप 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 पॉप। ये अलग पोजीशन में मरी है।
Security mode enabled. Voice interface is unavailable at this time.
अभी क्या करना है? एक मिनट, इसको मारना ही है क्या? देख तो रे प्रोग्राम पे और डिस्ट्रॉय। अच्छा, रे प्रोग्राम तो वो नहीं रहा।
Pam.
Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible.
सॉरी, पहले बताओ तो पहले मार देता हूँ। बेकार में लौट गया, मुझे लगा मैंने आगाज कर दी। ये वाकई एकदम सेक्सी बोलेंगे इसको। ओके, जाकर रिपोर्ट करना।
We should have this operation wrapped up in no time.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
What's going to happen to their headquarters?
The location doesn't hold tactical significance, so we'll simply post a small squad there, in case any stragglers choose to return. I'm also dismayed that you were unable to recover Pam for the Brotherhood. It was an amazing piece of pre-war technology that could have proved quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam, let's go. Yeah, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Unless you like.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
I can't believe
You look like you've been through the ringer, Paladin. Can't say that I blame you. That was a hell of a business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
Believe me, it wasn't easy.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm sorry you had to be the one to handle the dirty work. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
How can the beryllium agitator start up his reactor?
If Prime's reactor is a campfire, the beryllium agitator is like a match. Strike it, throw it on the logs, and the whole thing ignites. Fusion reactors need a massive power surge in order to get the reaction started. Once it starts, it's self-sustaining. I'm sure I could get one of my scribes to bore you to death with the details, but you get the gist.
Fine, just point me in the right direction.
I was hoping you'd say that. Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial district. That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
It's your funeral.
Well, with a big bad soldier like you watching my back, that's not gonna happen now, is it? Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop us off on the roof of the mass fusion tower. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute finds out the agitator's there, they'll do everything they can to keep it out of our hands.
नीचे कहाँ जाना है? अच्छा ये हेलीकॉप्टर लेके हेलीकॉप्टर हेलीकॉप्टर
Roger that, Scabbard. We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough.
Never could get used to flying in these things.
Target sighted on the roof, sir. Prepare to engage. Damn stinks, they're crawling all over the place. Send them out before we drop.
इसके ऊपर क्यों निशाना नहीं लग रहा? बाकी सब फटाफट मर गए। भाई एक जगह पे खड़ा रखना है हेलीकॉप्टर। Jamaica plan successfully defended. Jamaica plan. ये कोई नहीं, ये मेरे पास भी तो ऐसी कुछ लेजर वाली है गन। सिटी नहीं बोला की थी कुछ। रेलवे राइफल, ये कौन सी? ये तो ग्रेनेड लॉन्चर जैसा कुछ है। देखते इसको यूज करके भी। वाह, ये भी काम था वैसे। पता नहीं कुछ इनविजिबल निकल गई, पता नहीं चला। हाँ ये वाले भी, हाँ ये रही लेजर गन। किसी ने तो ये दी थी मुझे, मिशन में मिले थे हमें। सामने वाले ऑफिस में जाना है। Let's go, let's go. Hello, Olivier.
Can't break the code.
Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining.
Security's too tight. Security's too good.
It is too good. Cigarettes, is it? टर्मिनल को अनलॉक करने का कुछ ऑप्शन होगा शायद। Coca-Cola. एलिवेटर में कुछ जाके करने।
Gotta find the card.
That way. Looks like the elevator needs some kind of a key card.
की कार्ड ये हमारा उनमें से किसी एक के पास होगा। Automatic instant rifle. Let's check out this. So automatic. Oh. फायर रेट तो अच्छा है, देखते हैं डैमेज कितना देती है। इससे पास से कुछ मिला नहीं। 2-3 लोगों को यहाँ पर भी टक्का है था, कहाँ चले गए वो लोग? लास्ट कहाँ है? अरे पासवर्ड मिल गया, एग्जीक्यूटिव आईडी। अब अनलॉक हो जाना चाहिए। हाँ हो गया लेट्स गो। तो है तेरे भाई में। Okay. We got the ID card. Mass fusion.
Hostile sensor reading identified more about the you must
डैमेज तो है इसका डैमेज है ज़्यादा नहीं है बट काइंड ऑफ मिनीगन जैसा और मिनीगन से अच्छा है मिनीगन गर्म होने में टाइम लगेगा फटाफट फायर कर दो इसकी
They've knocked out the power to the elevators.
अच्छा एलिवेटर का पावर डाउन कर दिया कोई नहीं हम तो पहुंच गए वैसे भी
Utilizing stealth. How interesting. I am under attack system offline.
Assessing damage.
नहीं इतना डैमेज नहीं है इससे अच्छा तो वही थे ये ऑटोमेटिक का पावर अच्छा है नहीं इससे जो कौन सा थी लेजर वाली कुछ इसका मुझे थी हाँ अच्छा और नीचे जाना इसलिए एक्टिवेट करना जरूरी है मुझे लगा हम अपनी मंजिल पे पहुंच गए बट नो आई वाज रॉन्ग हमें और नीचे जाना था इसका भी ठीक ठाक है लेजर का भी इतना डैमेज नहीं ठक 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 हो रहा है इससे सब मशीन गन ही सही है भाई Good.
Mass fusion's reactor. Don't make them like that anymore. Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out here.
Initiating decontamination sequence.
The beryllium agitator should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
The building's security's been tripped.
emergency lockdown initiated.
यहाँ से अच्छा बाहर नहीं आ पा रही इसके लिए तो मैंने गन मिसाइल लॉन्चर क्या करना है सेव कर लेता हूँ
Proctor Ingram?
Amazing that this tower is still standing. Hope it stays that way while we're here.
संडास में क्यों जा रहा है
Combat zone. You may suffer harm up to including death if you remain in the area. This notice required by law.
Exit mass fusion. Okay, let's go.
The Institute must have sent reinforcements. I'll help hold them off. Just make sure you get the agitator out of here.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Physical enemy damage. Repairs impossible. Systems offline.
तो कुछ ज़्यादा ही डैमेज है ना भाई मर ही नहीं रहा आधे घंटे से उसको मारा भाई ये तो नहीं भाई कौन से भी भाई इसका डैमेज अच्छा है भाई रेलवे वाले गन का इससे अच्छा ये देखो 2 ग्रेनेड में तो उनका खत्म हो गया लोडिंग गेम का टका लोडिंग. इसका लूटिंग का भाई चक्कर कब खत्म होगा? ये दुक्का है खत्म नहीं होता यार. अभी भी अटका है लोडिंग. हद कर दी इसने. हद कर दी अपनी. हद कर दी अपनी. चलो फाइनली हो गया. सेव कर ले तो वापस से अंदर जाके लोचा हो जाए लोडिंग का. तो फिर क्या करना? गेम इंटरेस्टिंग है, स्टोरी भी थोड़ी बहुत ऐसा एवरेज है, ठीक ठाक है. और सही लोडिंग टाइम मजा स्पॉइल कर देता है.
I was able to keep the Institute from getting their hands on the beryllium agitator.
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
What ended up happening at Mass Fusion?
Thanks to your help, our forces managed to take the building with very little resistance from the synths. We've posted a garrison there, and they'll keep the place under guard for the time being. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've got a lot of work to do.
Orc message.
Ingram?
Well, this is it. The moment of truth. We've pre-programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute. Elder Maxon wants you to follow, and make sure he arrives at the CIT in one piece. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor, and cross our fingers.
Did you fill up his tank and check the tire pressure too?
You're a real comedian. Anyone ever tell you that? Look, I discussed it with Elder Maxon, and we think you should be the one who has the honor of starting Liberty Prime. Just plug the beryllium agitator into his reactor port, then head back down here and press the transfer button. Good luck, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
कहाँ पे प्लग इन करना है इसको? अच्छा यहाँ सीढ़ियों पे जाके कहाँ गई सफलता की सीढ़ी? ओके तेरी गाड़ी
Look, really busy, and I'm not in the mood for talking.
तेरी माँ की चोट, तेरे को कुछ बोल ही नहीं रहा हूँ.
Liberty Prime. Full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists. Probability of Chinese victory: impossible. Proceeding to target coordinates. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. Democracy is not.
Smoke quality ठीक ठाक है. मुझे क्या इसका समझा ना? Fallout 3 में इसकी साइज कुछ ज़्यादा ही बड़ी दिखाई है. न्यू वेगस में भी बड़ी थी. स्केलिंग इसकी.
Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom. Only together can we stop the spread.
Just a moment, please.
Of communism.
बताओ कितने चौंकटे हैं, इतने बड़े रोबोट को ऐसे पिच कर रही हो ऐसे. आप ज़्यादा कहीं पे भी टेलीपोर्ट मार रहे हो. इसके एक लेजर बीम्स है भाई इनकी वहाँ बन हो जा रही.
Revised stratagem initiated. Aquatic transit protocol activated. Probability of mission hindrance 0%. Democracy is true. Communism is death. Anchorage will be liberated.
ये तो पानी में भी जा सकते हैं. वाटरप्रूफ रोबोट बनता है इन लोगों ने. इसको ठंड नहीं लग रही. चलो चलो रोबोट भाई मैं आपके पीछे ही हूँ.
ऑप्टिमस प्राइम की तरह है लिबर्टी प्राइम। अच्छा ये तो अपने वीडियो लोग ये मिसाइल क्या मार देंगे लेजर इनके मुंह पे, इनका पूरा अस्तित्व ही खत्म हो गया।
The last domino falls here. Memorial site recognized. Patriotism subroutines engaged. Honoring the fallen is the duty of ever.
Just a moment, मेरा हाथ पसीना पसीना हो गया।
Red-blooded American. Accessing dictionary database. Entry. Communism. A form of government in which the state controls.
Critical leg wound sustained.
ओए चली को आग कहते, बुझी को राख कहते।
Democracy is non-negotiable.
इसकी माँ का इतना बड़ा ओके, ये तो भूल ही गया मेरे साथ होगी। अच्छा भाई अंबुजा सीमेंट मेरे साथ आ रहा है, वरना तो माँ बहन हो जाती है। क्या है इसके ऊपर ये लाल लाल लगा कर रखते हैं उससे।
Damn, lost him.
इसको तो उठा ही नहीं है, देखने लगा वो उठा के पटक दिया। तेरे को शर्म नहीं आती? इतना बड़ा स्टील का ये रोबोट है, इसके सामने चकबोदी कर रहा है। उसने अपने 2 उंगलियों से उसको पकड़ के फेंक दिया, एग्जिस्टेंस ही मिटा दी उसको। कहाँ पे बम मारा? अच्छा यहाँ पे थी। मकसद नहीं भूला रोबोट अपना। ओ भाई कुचल दिया भाई। तरबूज की तरह है एकदम, पैरों में पिचक के जा रहा है। आजा आजा रोबोट भाई। Boston, Massachusetts.
Death is a preferable alternative to communism. Alaska's liberation is imminent.
और ये वो तो उसको भी याद दिलाता है क्या नाम है, बायोशॉक वाला। वो तो क्या ही गेम था, बायोशॉक रैप्चर वगैरह। ऐसे गेम्स नहीं बनते यार आजकल। मेट्रो एक्सोडस, मेट्रो का भी नया पार्ट खेल लेगा हमारे। इसको डैमेज हो भी रहा है। एक उसने लेजर मारा, खत्म हो गया। डिफेंड लिबर्टी प्राइम। अच्छा, इसको थोड़ी ना हम डिफेंड कर सकते। खुद के पास इतने बड़े लेजर है, हम थोड़ी ना इसको डिफेंड कर सकते। इसको डिफेंड करने की जरूरत ही नहीं। अखियों से गोली मारता है भाई। अखियों से गोली मारे रोबोट कमाल। ग्लिच हो गया क्या रोबोट? एक ही किलो मारा जा रहा है बार बार, कहीं आगे नहीं जा रहा। डेमोक्रेसी पे अटका। किया इसने कुछ तो किया। क्या कर रहे हैं? वेल्डिंग कर रहा है? अच्छा, तोड़ रहा है। ओके, तोड़ के इसने। ओके, इसमें से सुरंग बनेगी इसमें। लेट्स गो। इंस्टीट्यूट में जाने का रास्ता यहाँ से है। इसकी बहन की अबे खटिया खड़ी करेगी इंस्टीट्यूट की। ऐसे हर बार टेलीपोर्ट मार के जाना पड़ता था। इनका राज खुल गया अभी।
make sure this teleporter is working by the time you need it.
The mission is proceeding as planned, Paladin. Well done. Our next target is the reactor. If anything tries to slow us down, I'm ordering you to destroy it. Man or machine. Once we reach our target, you'll need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Attach it to the reactor, and it can be detonated remotely from a safe distance.
Okay.
It will be more than enough
Remotely
to
activate
annihilate
कर
the
सकते हो
institute in its entirety. Ingram, you're to remain here and teleport us out when the job is done. Get that thing working.
इसके बेटे का क्या होगा देखते हैं आगे स्टोरी में. इसका बेटा है इंस्टीट्यूट में. ये रेलरोड वाली गन सही है यार. मिनी गन से तो लाख गुना अच्छी. देखो 2-3 में तो खत्म ही हो जाता. ऐसे क्लोज कॉम्बैट में तो 2 ही गन, 2 ही शॉट ही ना. पता नहीं क्या शॉक पे निकल रहा है अंदर से गन में से. ट्यूरेट आराम से. अच्छा ये तो अपने साथ है. मेरी फट गई. इंस्टीट्यूट बायोसाइंस. ये फिर भी वो वाली जगह तो नहीं है जो टेलीपोर्ट होकर जाते थे. नहीं नहीं वही है वही वही. ओके बाहर से तो एकदम खंडेर ही लग रहा था. बढ़िया था भाई इसका फिगर. अलग कर दिया इसको मार के. अच्छा इसमें से कील निकल रही है. मुझे लगा कुछ शॉक वेव जैसा निकल रहा है. इसमें से कील निकल रही है. नेल गन जैसा. इंस्टीट्यूट की एंट्री यहाँ से है वैसे. फिजिकली जाए तो बिना टेलीपोर्ट के. कहाँ से कहाँ है भाई इनका. एकदम किसी को पता भी ना चले ऐसे एंट्री यहाँ से बने. अंडरग्राउंड इंस्टीट्यूट बनाए.
इसमें भी मजा नहीं है, कुछ और का यूज करते हैं से टेटेंग टेटेंग। ठीक है, ऑटोमेटिक लेजर पिस्टल ठीक ठाक है, इसका डैमेज ही नहीं है। काम करता मिसाइल लॉन्चर निकाल कर अच्छा इसका ये कुछ वहाँ से ओपन करना है इसको।
Paladin, we've located the reactor. It's accessible through the advanced systems
काम करता मिनी गन ही निकलता।
division. Only you can't reach it. The security override can only come from the director's terminal. You'll need to access his quarters.
अच्छा ओके, टर्मिनल में कुछ जाना है वहाँ पे। उसका कुछ हेडक्वार्टर में जाके कुछ एक्सेस करना है, देखते हैं। एक्सेस क्यों नहीं करो? ये इसका बेटा यहाँ पे है, शॉन। अच्छा इस टर्मिनल में से अबे इसकी माँ का पासवर्ड है। पासवर्ड में बकचोदी हो गई।
I didn't expect to see you again. Come to see the reactor, have you? We got it working without you.
What's happened to you? Are you sick?
Oh, don't
इसको क्या
pretend to care now. You had your chance to help me, and cast me aside instead. It's not enough that I...
मैं इसका डायलॉग खत्म नहीं हुआ, मैं काम करते अपने। क्या हो सकता है? हर बार ये
Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
All the enemies you've created? You can't imagine why I'd be standing here?
क्या हो सकता है पासवर्ड? इसकी यानी कि
Perhaps I didn't think to count you among them. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only... why you're
कौन सा
standing here.
पासवर्ड होगा? एक तो 3-4 बार मैं
Secret.
वापस से लॉक हो जाता है।
Or did you just come to gloat?
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
हैं? ये शॉन?
Help me, and we can try and minimize the casualties in all this. You want your people to survive, don't you?
कौन सा पासवर्ड है मादरचोद इसमें?
Very well. The terminal behind me. Enter access code 90.
ओके ओके बता दिए इसने। लैंड का लैंड पहले नहीं बता सकते तुम। 003 इसमें वो ऐसा कोड ही नहीं है। तुम क्यों बना रहे हो? इसमें से तो 9003 ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। इसमें लेटर ही नहीं है, वो मतलब कोई न्यूमेरिक लेटर।
That will disable some of the sins. Now go. Just leave me.
इसकी माँ का टर्मिनल मारो। ये कौन सा है मिशन में का दिए बेंच? सर्च करता हूँ इसमें। एक मिनट, ये एक और एक कंसोल ऑप्शन भी ट्राई करके देखते हैं। बोल रहा है ऐसे करके भी शायद हो जाएगा। नहीं हो रहा घंटा। यहाँ कोई ऑप्शन काम ही नहीं कर रहा, ना पासवर्ड मिल रहा है जो। इतना टाइम नहीं लगा भाई, इतने सारे टर्मिनल अनलॉक किए हैं, इतने ट्राई में तो एक बार वाला तो हो ही जाता था। बुट्टे बताना कौन सा पासवर्ड है?
All our work laid to... There's nothing more to say.
Are you in any pain?
Yes.
ये शॉन है, इतना बड़ा मुझे लगा वो बमचा था, वो शॉन है भाई। पासवर्ड मैंने तो ये सामने ही होगा, ये सिंपल है इस पर। कंसोल कमांड बट वर्क ही नहीं कर रहा है। एक मिनट इसके सामने नहीं, ऐसा भी कुछ हो ही नहीं रहा। क्या पासवर्ड हो सकते हैं इसका? ओके, मापिन कर देगी। इसमें कंसोल कमांड में उनका खोल रहा है, मेरा क्यों नहीं ओपन हो रहा है मुझे? पासवर्ड पता है पर वो कुछ कौन सा पासवर्ड इसका, तो वो कुछ है नहीं। एक मिनट, इसको कैसे पासवर्ड ऐसे मिल गया? तो आराम से हम लोग कर लिए ऐसे, हमारे साथ क्यों है लोचा हो रहा? बड़ा हुआ शॉन हमें नहीं बता रहा है, इसके पास है पासवर्ड है।
Sean.
You've doomed humanity. There's nothing more to say.
I wish there was some other way.
You've made that.
Mm-hmm.
Just get out. There's nothing more to say.
Sean, I'm sorry that it's come to this.
It's too late to be sorry.
Son.
Just get out. There's nothing more to say.
भाई ये बता ही नहीं रहा पासवर्ड कैसे दिमाग की माँ बंद कर दी भाई हमने इसे मिशन में एक मिनट ये कुछ इसने क्लिक तो था ये वीडियो में टर्मिनल की माँ की चूल गई ऑर्डर मोड ओके ये काम कर गई पासवर्ड अरे इसकी माँ का ओपन मिल गया
Well done, Paladin.
Thank you.
Looks like a path should be clear to the reactor.
फाइनली ये
And I
हो
am
गया
happy
भाई
to report that
इतने सारे ट्राई करने
reinforcements
के
have
बाद
arrived.
Assessing damage. System online.
दिमाग की तो माँ बंद कर दी थी भाई पासवर्ड वाला ने
Movement detected. You must be terminated.
कैसे पासवर्ड लगा
Are you sure you want to do that?
इसका टर्मिनल का यही दिक्कत है ना रैंडम होता है
Another victory for the brother.
आधे घंटे से मैं जो इसके पासवर्ड के पीछे पड़ा तब जाके ओपन हुआ
Hostile sensor reading detected.
पूरी गन सही थी इसकी रेल रोड वाला
Evacuation order. Institute protocol. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to the assigned evacuation point. Thanks for your cooperation.
this place back to hell.
ये सही नेल गन की वजह से पार्ट से एकदम खत्म हो जा रहा है। ये पासवर्ड ने टर्मिनल ने तो माबिन कर दी थी क्या मेरी, इतना गुस्सा आ रहा था मुझे ये सारे ट्राई करने के बाद। इसके पहले कितने सारे टर्मिनल ओपन किए। मैं यहाँ पे क्यों घूम रहा हूँ और कहाँ गया? इस तरफ जाना। अच्छा इस वाले में जाना। क्या करना? ओके इसको एक्टिवेट कर दिया।
Good work, Paladin.
Elder
I think
Maxon?
it's time to leave this place to its fate. Time to go, Paladin.
We'll make the Institute pay for their crimes.
ओके टेलीपोर्ट मार के इन लोगों ने सही। मिशन अच्छा था और ये टर्मिनल वाला दिमाग खा गया पार्ट मेरा। एक तो लेट नाइट इतना दिमाग चलता नहीं है मुझे। एक तो चिल करने के लिए गेम खेलते हैं ये सब भी, बाकी माँ बहन हो जाती है।
Our work here is done. Proctor Ingram, it's time to teleport us out.
Sorry, Elder, I would, but
ये कौन?
this child showed up.
ये भी शोन है तो फादर भी शोन था कितने हैं?
Why did you call me Dad?
What? You're my father.
What?
Why else would I call you that?
पहले तो मना कर रहा था।
Oh, this is just what I need right now.
I'm not a baby, and I'm old enough to take care of myself.
पहले तो मना कर रहा था तू मेरा बाप
Get out of
नहीं।
here. Now can we please go?
अबे उसकी फट गई।
You're not going anywhere with me. You're not my son.
But you can't just leave me here. I don't want to die. Please, just think about it for a second.
Why should I? It's hard enough just taking care of myself up there.
I promise I won't get in your way, and I can take care of myself. You won't have to do anything. I can take care of myself. Just don't leave me here.
फट गई इसलिए।
You're not Sean! You're not Sean!
हाँ यही तो रोबोट है ना, शॉन तो ऊपर था फादर।
You think you're real?
You're just gonna leave me here?
ये सिंथेटिक है।
I hate you.
अब क्या करना है?
All right, Ingram. Fire it up.
Hang on. You're telling me you'd leave that kid here to die?
Please, Dad. Don't leave me here.
All right, Ingram. Fire it up.
Hang on. You're telling me you'd leave that kid here to die? He's your son.
He's a synth, Ingram. He's not really my son.
Are you kidding me? The Institute made synths that look like children? I don't even know what to say.
वो तो तुझे पता नहीं है तो क्यों
Except that they
बेकार
deserve
में
what's
बकचोदी
coming to
कर रहे
them.
हैं, अपना काम से
Clear
काम
to go
रखना।
then. Ready?
Absolutely. Let's get out of here.
इसका बेटा तो वही था ना ऊपर जो
I'm
बुड्ढा
sending you to
था,
the detonation site.
मरने पड़ा।
I'll set the relay to send the last of us to the Pridwin and make sure everyone is out. When that reactor goes up, this place will be nothing but a smoking crater full of rubble. Should be quite a sight. Looks like your work here is done, Paladin.
Step into the relay. कहाँ है? अच्छा। ऐसे सिंथेटिक को पाल के क्या करूँगा मैं? इससे अच्छा मरने दो उसको। क्या हुआ? एक्टिवेट डेटोनेट। अच्छा अच्छा ये रिमोटली होता है। से बिल्डिंग पिवट किया तो सही इसकी बैंड की
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
खत्म हो गया या और कुछ तो आई थिंक ये खत्म हो ही गई डॉक्टर वेडल मैक्सन अब एक भी बात करनी है
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
You've done an exemplary job here, Paladin. Without your unwavering loyalty to our cause, this victory would never have been possible.
So we've won?
Absolutely, brother. The Institute has been wiped clean from the face of our world. It's time we close this chapter on the Commonwealth and begin one anew.
What do you mean, Elder?
It means we still have a long road ahead if we're to ensure the safety of the Commonwealth and her people. But this is neither the time nor the place to discuss it. Return to the Pridwin, and we'll decide what needs to be done.
डिक्लेयर ऑप्शन कंप्लीट कर दिया अभी भी मिशन ये बोल रहा है करना ये कौन सा मिशन है
I'll send for you if I need you.
देखते हैं कौन सा मिशन है
Elder Maxon.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kells and I wanted to speak with you. Captain Kells.
As I expect Elder Maxon has already explained, the destruction of the Institute is simply the first stage of our operations in the Commonwealth. There are still super mutants and ferals to be dealt with, as well as any remaining synths that escaped the blast. It's our hope that you will continue serving with the Brotherhood and assist us with eradicating these threats.
There are still synths left in the Commonwealth?
Unfortunately, yes. The Institute maintained exploratory patrols, scouting teams, and other autonomous units that are scattered throughout the Wasteland. Now that their headquarters has been eliminated, they may be in hiding. Or worse, conspiring to regroup for a counterattack.
In light of your service, Captain Kells and I both feel you deserve unique recognition for your contributions, both past and future. It's with great pleasure and the utmost respect that you are hereby granted the title of Sentinel. This is the highest honor a Brotherhood soldier can achieve, but we both felt strongly that it was well deserved.
In addition, we'd like to present you with this jetpack modification for your power armor. The Brotherhood has few of these devices in its possession, but we feel you've earned the right to utilize one of them. Congratulations, Sentinel. It's an honor to be serving with you.
Would I be the only Sentinel in the Brotherhood?
In our division? Yes. There hasn't been a Sentinel serving under me for many years now. It's a position that commands a great deal of honor and respect, so I do not award it lightly.
You better watch it, Maxon. I'm only one step away from Elder.
Indeed. I'll be certain to watch my back. So, Sentinel, for the first time since we've met, I have no orders for you. From this moment forward, you will decide which missions you undertake and how you will guide us. Captain Kells and the personnel at the Cambridge police station still possess numerous operations for you to undertake. Where you go from here is up to you. Ad Victoriam, Sentinel.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
वो तो है। तो देखते हैं इसके गेम प्ले में यही लास्ट है आई थिंक। इसके बाद तो कोई मिशन है ही नहीं। ये रहा गेम प्ले में भी है। एक्टिवेट कर लिया, बमचे के साथ बात कर ली इसने। हर पार्ट में ऐसा ही होता है, फॉलआउट 3 में भी ऐसा ही था। वो वाटर प्यूरिफायर वाला एक्टिवेट किया, फिर वो सिनेमेटिक आया था। इसके बाद में मिशन तो थे बट मेन स्टोरी खत्म हो गई थी। फॉलआउट न्यू वेगस में भी ऐसा ही था। इसमें तो क्रेडिट्स वगैरह भी दिखे थे, इसमें नहीं दिखाई। फिर स्टोरी खत्म नहीं है यहाँ पे। ये रहा इसमें गेम प्ले में भी है। सिनेमेटिक बताया इसने, फ्लैशबैक वाला ब्लैक एंड वाइट। ये सब तो ऐसे ही है। अभी तो वैसे भी रियल लाइफ की तरह, मतलब ऐसे स्टोरी चालू रहेगी इसका सब करना। मेन स्टोरी मतलब हमने खत्म कर दी। Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and make sure to follow me on Instagram too. See you in the next stream. Till then, khatam, tata, bye bye. Peace out.